Some students are showing off their musical talents. We'll take you to this week's Student Recital Hour, a look at this year's Christmas events, and a tasty cultural credit with recipes from all around the world.
Senior day for 17 seniors on the LC football team ends with a victory. LC women's basketball gets a road win, and LC men's basketball drops 2 exhibition games to Division I powerhouses. Wildcats Media News starts now.
From Studio A in the Martin Performing Arts Center, this is Wildcats Media News.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Wildcats Media News. I'm Stephen Maxwell.
And I'm Emily Lansing. There are 2 types of people on campus, those who are excited about Christmas and those who are saying, ho ho, hold up, it's not even Thanksgiving yet.
Miranda Quartemont is in Alexandria Hall to tell us about the holiday preparations happening around campus. Miranda?
Thanks, Stephen. Christmas bells are ringing here at LC, and the Humanities Department is already decking their halls along with the rest of the campus. It may not be corn for popping, but it's definitely beginning to look and sound a lot like Christmas around LC. Soon there will be parties for hosting.
Christmas Gala is literally right around the corner, and so December 6th, that's our gift to the student body, a formal dinner, usually with a fun program with lots of student entertainment.
And Yuletide carols being sung by a choir at Christmas on the Hill.
You know it's going to be a great show when we put a lot of work into it. Chorale and Grace Notes, Louisianians, instrumental ensembles, there will be soloists, there will be Voices of LC.
But for students, 'tis also the season for finals, which makes preparation challenging.
Prep for that has been kind of, it's been intense, but it's been fun. Like, as always, as chorale's always been, it's always been just fun. It's hard work, but it's super fun.
Just one more reason everyone is ready for a holiday, and why seniors are excited that
Christmas means graduation has already come, so I'm really excited about that. I graduate this December in 25 days, so Christmas is going to be great.
For them, it's the last year to be a part of these LC traditions.
It's about making it part of people's regular Christmas stuff, their family traditions,
The time of year where so many memories are made.
All the ice and snow last year was awesome. Seeing campus white was really neat, and seeing the fountain totally frozen, that was pretty cool. So those are fun memories.
Although we don't know if there will be snow, you can always head over to Java City for a cup of cheer. Just one of the things there to remind you that soon it will be Christmas Day. For a complete list of holiday schedules, check out lacollege.edu. For Wildcats Media News, I'm Miranda Quartemont. Back to you, Steve.
Thanks, Miranda. And don't forget about the most important date.
That's the one you'll bring to Gala Saturday, December the 6th.
Some students are showing off their musical talents. The weekly Student Recital Hour gives students the opportunity to perform songs they've learned in their classes. Performances varied from guitar, marimba, clarinet, and vocal. The recital is performed by music majors and is worth class credits.
Oh, I love it. This was my first recital hour, and it was great. It went very well, I think.
It was the last recital for the semester.
One of LC's biggest musical groups put on a concert. The Louisiana College Chorale performed Monday evening. The concert featured songs ranging from the Romantic period to the 2000s. The evening also featured a performance from the women's a cappella group, the Grace Notes.
The cool thing is that you get to experience something you're not used to. Like, most people normally on a normal basis don't go and they don't listen to choral music, just wake in the morning, oh hey, look, let's listen to choral music. No, it's something different they can enjoy and something they can appreciate. And the cool thing is that, we involve them with it.
The event was worth a cultural credit.
Graduation is usually the day students see 4 years of college flash before their eyes, but for Lindsay Moore, that day came a little bit sooner. Her senior art exhibition, In My Mind's Eye, has been on display this month. It represents how she has grown as an artist during her time at LC, but that's not the only reason it's nostalgic. It's also based on memories from her childhood. Moore says her inspiration came from time spent at her grandparents' house and antique stores.
It's been a very challenging 4 years, really pushing my artistic limits, and but it's been fun, and I'm glad I was pushed to my limit so that now I can see the product of all the things I've learned.
Moore says she spent more than a year and a half working on the exhibit. Emily, free food and a cultural credit sounds like the perfect way to spend a Tuesday.
Wildcats Media's Klein has a story that he says is totes delish.
With the Thanksgiving holidays upon us, students at LC will undoubtedly hear the phrase starving college student from their relatives. One organization on campus is trying to fix that stereotype.
Taste some foods from different countries. You may not like it, but it's okay. We just want you guys to try it.
It's the International Student Organization's International Food Exposition.
You're getting free food and you're getting a cultural credit. So, I mean, if you missed cultural credits throughout the whole entire semester, why not come get free food and a cultural credit?
Which is why this is one of the most attended events of the year. Now, it's always a good sign when there's people lining up for your event 30 minutes before it starts. And the line grew, wrapping around the entire second floor of the Student Center.
It's gonna be good. Well, I'm expecting some decent food and to receive a cultural credit, definitely.
And that idea was shared with all of the students, who had some mixed reviews on some of the unusual food.
It's okay.
Oh, that is delicious.
And some taste testers are braver than others.
No, because my mother told me if it doesn't look right, you don't eat it.
That's okay. According to Tiara Reynolds, it's about sharing the experiences with those from other cultures.
It's a way for students from other cultures to come here and taste the food that we have from different cultures on campus, and then it serves as a way for our international students who cook the food to actually connect with the American students and tell about themselves and where they came from.
The event is well underway and the line isn't stopping anytime soon. But for now, in the manner of the International Student Organization, it's time to say au revoir, adios, and I'll see you later. For Wildcats Media News, I'm Mark Klein.
You can find a complete list of cultural credits at Student Life on the 3rd floor in the Student Center. And for another LC student, he has been preparing for this night for the past 4 years.
I hear you say once more.
Justin Carey performed his senior recital last Tuesday night in Presser Recital Hall. Carey sang a wide range of selections from hymns to musicals in 4 different languages. Carey's fiancée, former student Sarah Kalna, made a special appearance.
I feel like it went well. I'm glad to have it over with. I've had the stress on this for me all semester, and I'm glad that it's done, over with, out of the way, and I can move on with the rest of my school things.
Cried the whole night.
Carey will graduate in May as a worship leader major.
Along with the last home football game of the year came the last tailgate. The tailgate took place in the Student Center where fans feasted upon jambalaya, potato salad, and hot dogs. LC's Baptist Collegiate Ministry put on the event as a way to celebrate another year of football.
All in all, it worked out pretty well. To those that were here, we stayed warm so that we could stay warm up until game time and then go out and cheer the Cats.
The BCM has 2 events coming up. Radiate on December 8th at 7 p.m. in Granbury, and Coffee House on December 9th at 7:30 in the game room.
So Emily, 2 more shows coming up for you guys. Tell us about it.
That's right, we do. We have our spring plays are coming up. We've got Once Upon a Mattress auditions on December 8th and Little Women auditions on January 20th.
All right, well, thanks, Emily. For more information on that, you can call the number on the bottom of your screen. Well, that'll do it for this week's news. Coming up next is sports with Karylon Thornton. We'll be right back.
If you're looking for a good, strong education and a good, clean Christian background, this is the perfect place for you.
I say LC is an awesome place.
This is definitely where the Lord has led me.
At LC, we have a motto that you're a name, not a number.
And you feel like you're really learning.
We can talk to them about personal things or professional things.
They come to you personally, they talk to you. It's a great school to be at.
I've made so many relationships.
And I realized it was definitely the Lord's leading.
You won't be the same at the finish of your 4 years here. I love it. I love it.
Some of the best people you'll ever meet will probably be from Louisiana College.
Wildcats Media Sports, I'm Karylon Thornton. Seniors on the LC football team played their last home game in Wildcat Stadium. For student athletes, playing your last game of your career can be exciting as well as depressing. For the seniors on the LC football team, they played their last home game in Wildcat Stadium against Hardin Simmons, and the emotions of the game were definitely flowing.
It's coming in bits and pieces. It hit me a little bit Wednesday after practice, but about the 3rd quarter, I realized that this is going to be my last 2 quarters of football ever.
With career gains for senior defensive player Shaq Lewis, who broke the LC interception record with his 1st quarter pick, and Bo Brewer, who ended the game with 21 tackles. The biggest play of the game came for senior linebacker Grayson Powell with a little help from Brewer.
We knew they had to pass the ball. It was just a couple seconds left of the game, so we deepened up a little bit and just let everything play out in front of us and try to make a play.
On 4th and 17, with only seconds to go, Hardin-Simmons quarterback Weston Garner's pass to Jesse Ramos was broken up by Pilot and Brewer.
We knew they were going to pass the ball. I just got to my drop, checked inside, checked outside, and he pretty much just threw it right in my chest.
The Cats winning 42-35 in their season finale was a great way for the 17 seniors to go out after a grueling season and a bittersweet afternoon.
Both sides of the ball played great today. It was just a great team win for these teams.
I got to go out with a win and then celebrate with my brothers afterwards. So.
The LC women's basketball team has won its first game of the 2014-2015 season. The Patrice Spivey era of the Lady Cat program is now 1-0. After dropping their exhibition game to McNeese State, the Lady Cats went on the road to beat Centenary College 96-62.
Everybody always go into it trying to wonder when they're going to get that first win. So having that first one under the belt, now we can look to conference. Conference starts next week, and it's already behind me, and I'm looking forward to the next one.
Shooting only 48% from the field, the Lady Cats were able to put up 96 points behind a great defensive effort that forced 31 turnovers and 18 steals.
They came out as hard as I want them to play. One thing I want my team to be known for is their effort. I want them to be known for pressure at all times, and I'm pretty happy with where we are.
With renovations to HOS not yet completed, the first conference matchup of the year against UT Dallas will be played at LSU Alexandria on November 25th at 4 p.m.
We owe Dallas. We owe Dallas. The girls are pretty pumped about it. Dallas is one of the biggest rivals in the ASC. That's in Dallas. So we're really looking forward to that game. We want to start conference out right.
The LC men's basketball team is looking forward to the regular season after dropping its first 2 exhibition games. The Cats losing to UL Lafayette 85-57 and McNeese State 90-63. They are looking to regroup with a talented group of returners and incoming freshmen as conference play starts during the Thanksgiving holiday. The Cats still have to face Division I UL Monroe and Northwestern State, and also local NAIA LSU Alexandria in the midst of their conference schedule. Along with the women's team, the men will face UT Dallas on November 25th at 6 p.m. And that's a look at sports. After the break, Stephen and Emily will take a look at what students are doing during the Thanksgiving holiday. We'll be right back.
Unlike some traditional disciplines within the collegiate community, media is ever-changing, and so we feel it's important to provide students with a diverse skill set. And so not only do they learn traditional aspects of, for example, print journalism and broadcasting, but they also learn cutting-edge skills in new media, in online and web production, both in design and film production.
Well, it's great because you get to work on all sides of the camera, whether it's journalism, public relations, or media production. It's really a great program to be a part of.
Well, I think we really do offer a twofold approach to learning. We certainly have the practical side. Some of our courses, more in the journalism or the broadcast media, really concentrate more on hands-on type learning and what skills you're going to need to work in the convergence media world. But then also we offer more of the academic side of things, or even the theoretical, with Dr. Thornton. And so that kind of gives us more of a broad-based and complete approach to education.
Now, what really sets this program apart from others is you're not just reading books and doing essays about a story. You're doing hands-on things like going out and shooting the story and reporting the story. So it really helps you get acclimated to the real world.
And you have professors who take time out of their day to show you how to do things, and so not only are you getting that hands-on experience, you're also having the personal approach to education that the professors provide.
Well, unlike a lot of colleges, at Louisiana College, a student can get the opportunity to jump in and do what they love to do or what they want to do right off the bat.
So what is convergence media? In an ever-changing media environment, it's important that programs change with it. But one thing that never changes from our perspective is that students always remain a name, not a number.
And now we're going to finish off the week with some students who shared their favorite things to do on Thanksgiving.
My favorite thing about Thanksgiving is going to Branson every year with my family.
After we have our meal, like our big family meal, we get all the family together. We have this huge football game. It's like the adults and the kids all mixed together, and we split up into 2 teams.
My brother comes home from Ohio, and we basically we eat a bunch of food.
Being able to eat some dressing and just be around my grandma's. My favorite thing about Thanksgiving is spending time with my family.
Food.
The desserts?
Well, this year I'm going to Jamaica, Sandos, and Ocho Rios at the Royal Plantation. But any other regular Thanksgiving, I'll go either to Houston, Texas, where my mom's side of the family is, or go to Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah, always watching the game.
So what games, what are you, Cowboys fan, Lions fan?
Out of those two, I'm going to have to go with Lions just because I hate the Cowboys.
I can't believe he dissed my Cowboys.
Sorry, Steve.
You guys football watchers? Or?
No.
Not at all. Thanksgiving, that's like the same thing with turkey as football.
Yeah, so you say.
It's all one-on-one. You just wish they had basketball, huh?
I do.
But they don't let Carmelo play on that day. Because they don't want to waste airspace.
Let's go home.
All right, thanks, guys, before I make Karylon even more mad. So that'll do it for this week's Wildcats Media News. For more campus news and updates, you can check out wildcatsmedia.com. We'll see you next week.